Welcome back to the channel, everybody. 2-Bit Crypto here. Now, time to talk about the 38th highest ranked cryptocurrency out there. That is Casper. Now, recently they had their TN11 upgrade that is absolutely insane. This thing can divide and conquer the cryptocurrency space. We're going to break down a couple of key fundamentals for it, as well as taking a look at our miners right here on the channel. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the latest in Casper. And with that being said, let's take a look at the markets. Bitcoin on a little bit of a push down, around 42.7 right now. The overall market cap just dropping below $1.7 trillion. However, when we come down to the 38th cryptocurrency, we see Casper there. It is actually up on market cap $2.5 billion and only $20 million in volume. Do not be fooled by the decline in volume, though. This thing is ready to absolutely explode. I'm going to tell you a little bit why in just a second. So we know that Casper doesn't really have a core development team. Equally, they've been building out their ambassador program and getting into some key fundamentals and key growth areas for not only blockchain technology, but advocates and adoptees for cryptocurrency. Namely, they've been moving into the Digital Information Center of Rwanda. Now, we know that Casper does like to kind of get out to these more fringe countries, but ultimately the ecosystem growth across blockchain projects is a very good move to do. Again, Casper offering a huge opportunity for many people to get in. Now, we've been talking about Casper very, very early on in the channel from about the 2 cent mark, and equally right now looking very, very good in terms of a price breakout coming soon. And when you start to look at what's going on in the background, it does become very exciting. I've talked a lot about partnerships when it comes to Casper, and recently they've partnered with on-ramp money. Ultimately, what does this mean? It is a convenient and secure way to convert fiat into Web3, ultimately allowing the opportunity to buy Casper straight on their platform. And I think it's a very, very good thing. We obviously have seen Casper linking into things like Gate.io, MEXC. We're still waiting for Binance, Coinbase, one of these big players. Now, it's obviously a ghost DAG, slightly different. I'm going to show you exactly what that means in a minute, but they've been building and they have been absolutely ensuring that people can get this coin quickly, easily, and securely. And I think that's very, very important, especially when you look at where they're building their ambassador program. We recently just had the first UK ambassador, which I am super bullish on to see how that kind of plays out. So again, good news that we start to see these partnerships. Now, for those of you who don't know, those of you that's maybe the first time you've ever seen this video, we equally look at what Casper is. And this is a very good representation here on this diagram at the bottom. So you can kind of see the blocks that we do. Blocks ultimately upholding the transactions and the ledger. You can see Bitcoin here is 1 block per 10 minutes. We see Cardano, 1 block per 20 seconds. We see Solana, obviously everyone does depict Solana as a very quick chain. We see 2.5 blocks per second. We see Casper with that upgrade, 100 blocks per second is absolutely insane. When you talk about scalability and much more, then it just shows the insane potential when it comes to Casper. Now, shout out to Zai, the crypto Zai says, many of you requested a simulation comparing Casper and Solana. Typically, I wouldn't intentionally trigger blockchain communities as we all share the same passion for innovation. That was until I saw Ben Armstrong calling himself the Sultan of Solana, at which point I knew I needed to show which is the better network. For good measure, the Solana community don't feel bad. I added ADA there too. So just gives you a representation of just how quick multiple block creation in a fraction of a second. Absolutely fantastic to see. And once again, definitely pretty bullish going on. So what's going on with the price right now? Well, we are just sitting below that volume price index. Likewise, just under the 200 MA, looking for a breakout. However, we expect altcoins to run very soon. A lot of the indicators are giving us that view. If you haven't checked my altcoin video out, definitely go and have a look at that right now. Expectation is we see a big run. Now, in the short term, we are seeing a slightly good upward trend when it comes to Casper, but definitely in this kind of wave pattern as we expect the upgrade to come. And likewise, a lot of that ETF news is driving a lot of volume into Bitcoin. As soon as that subsides and people start to move and diversify, we'll get ready, because I think Casper is going to be one. And as we move to the bull run, I definitely think we're in for a big move. If you start to look on a slightly higher scale and time frame, you see that Casper is still in a very, very good upward trend, still significantly above the volume price indicator, and likewise above that 200 moving average, which is very, very important. Equally, when you look at it in weekly, you can see how new this coin really is. It doesn't even hit a bull market yet, so get ready. That's going to be an insane potential. And for those of you that are brand new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do actually mine Casper on the channel. Now, here is some of the data. We've got 213 gigahashes currently mining, and total paid out about 6,500 Casper. We have 2 KS0 miners that we bought using our community pool, and they just mine Casper for the long term. It's definitely a long-term hold, and I think going to be a huge coin in the future. I absolutely believe it's a top 10 cryptocurrency, given its opportunity for scalability and equally the speed in which this operates at. So for me, this just continues to mine and will continue to stack that Casper. But as ever, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Are you still bullish on Casper? And as ever, hit that like button. Check out some of the links down in the description. I've just partnered up with Fairdesk. Definitely worthwhile if you want to check out some futures as well as trading all your spots. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.